Okay, so for today's deep dive, we are going to be talking about something pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's this article about a forest shopping mall.
Oh, yeah, this is a fun one.
Yeah, like imagine, a busy marketplace, but instead of being, in a city or the suburbs,
Right.
it's like smack dab in the middle of a forest.
It's a really neat concept.
And it's not just, like any old shops either. It's like all these stores are specifically for woodland creatures.
Yeah, like catering to their specific needs and tastes.
Exactly. So like picture this, right? You're walking through the woods and then bang, you come across this grand archway,
Oh, wow.
all made of vines and wildflowers. It's like the entrance to this magical forest mall. Can you imagine that?
I mean, it's definitely a more whimsical take on your typical mall entrance, that's for sure.
And it's not just about like, buying stuff either. The article really emphasizes the whole community aspect of it.
Yeah, they talk about how it's a central gathering place for all the different animals in the forest.
So it's like a social hub as much as a shopping destination.
Exactly. It's where they come to connect and catch up and just hang out.
Kind of like a town square in a way.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wonder if like squirrels would like gossip over coffee or something.
Well, there's a Pinecone Patisserie that's mentioned in the article.
What?
Yeah, they make all sorts of pastries with pine nuts and honey.
Oh man, that sounds amazing.
Right? It definitely appeals to like both your sense of taste and smell.
Okay, now I'm really picturing myself wandering through this mall. It's like every shop is more creative than the last.
Right, like there's the Bark Boutique that sells scarves made from spider silk and moss.
Wow,
Pretty cool, huh?
that's so innovative. And I bet they're super soft too.
Yeah, and it makes you think like, could we do something similar with our own clothes?
Take inspiration from nature to create new materials.
Exactly. It's called biomimicry, and scientists are already looking into using spider silk for all sorts of things.
Huh, so the forest mall is ahead of the trend?
Maybe. So speaking of trends, have you heard of slow fashion?
Yeah, it's all about like ethical production and sustainable materials, right?
Right, and there's this shop called Wildflower Wears that totally embodies that.
Oh, what do they sell?
They make outfits inspired by all the different wildflowers in the forest.
Oh, that's so cool. It's like bringing the beauty of nature right into their fashion.
Exactly, and they probably use all locally sourced materials too.
Yeah, it makes our malls seem kind of boring in comparison.
I know, right? Like, imagine if our malls were designed to reflect the unique character of their surroundings.
That would be amazing. Like a mall here could be all about like ocean vibes and use like recycled materials.
Exactly. It would make shopping so much more interesting and meaningful.
Okay, wait, there was one more shop that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, which one?
Acorn Antiques run by an owl.
Oh, no, I remember that one. What was it? Vintage nutcrackers?
Yes. Like how does an owl even...
I know, right? It makes you wonder about the logistics of it all. Like, how do they even source these antiques in the middle of a forest?
Yeah, and how do they know they're authentic?
Maybe this owl has some secret connections.
Or maybe it's just like a really good owl tuition.
Aha. Okay, that was good.
Thanks. But seriously though, the forest mall sounds like such a fun and whimsical place.
It really does. It's like a celebration of nature and creativity all rolled into one.
Yeah, like even the raccoon trying on a holographic superhero cape in Enchanted Electronics.
I loved that little detail.
It just adds so much personality to the whole place.
It really does. It's like every little detail has been carefully considered.
Okay, so I have a question for you and for everyone listening.
Okay, shoot.
If you could open a shop in the Forest Shopping Mall, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
And what kind of unique good or services would you offer to the woodland clientele?
Well, I think I would open.
It's a good thought experiment, right?
It is. It really makes you think about what kind of businesses would thrive in a place like that.
And how we can maybe bring some of those ideas back into our own world.
Exactly. Like maybe we can learn a thing or two from the Forest Mall about creating more sustainable and community-oriented spaces.
Yeah, like a little bit of that forest magic wouldn't hurt.
Absolutely.